Good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with TechOut. Today I want to talk about Apple and making a comeback with iOS 12. iOS 10 and iOS 11 were quite buggy. They had their fair share of issues, and ultimately that cost Apple their fair share of users, and a lot of their software reliability and hardware reliability has kind of been tanking recently. But with iOS 12, I'm currently running iOS 12 Beta 3, and so far the bugs have been very minimal and the performance has been outstanding. So if we go in here, I'm just going to go in to show you guys that I am running the beta, just for anybody that wants to question it. So we are on iOS 12, as you can see. And the speed of the phone has been tremendous. It's been great. There hasn't been much lag or stutter that you usually see when you're running a beta. I really haven't, honestly. I know a lot of people won't want to believe me when I say I haven't seen that at all, but I really haven't seen that at all, at least not to the point where I can remember it as I'm recording this video. So the software seems to really be improving. Apple has made the right decision to release iOS 12, or when they're going to release it. I mean, without a lot of new features. Sure, they fixed a lot of things. They fixed the notifications to where it groups notifications now. I wouldn't really call that a new feature. That was at one point in iOS. That was an option for you to group notifications based on the time they were received or based on the app. So that is back to where you can do that. That was one of the big user complaints about iOS 11 in previous versions without that, is that you could not group notifications. And if you got a lot of text or app notifications throughout the day, you would come back to your home or your lock screen being filled with notifications, which kind of defeats the purpose, because then you really can't see what you missed throughout the day, because you may have important notifications hidden at the bottom and stuff like that. Another thing we see now in iOS 12 is something Apple wants to help everybody with, and that is device usage. So we now have screen time, which shows how much you're using your device day to day. And this has been improving over the betas to where it supports multiple devices, so you can see all the devices on your iCloud account on one device. So if you want to check your usage for your iPad, you can go to two devices and see, like, my iPad and stuff like that. So there's not much reporting because I don't use my iOS devices too much, but that is one of the reasons I wanted to make this video, is because I've been using a OnePlus and the Razr phone and the Note 8, which I no longer have, and my S9, which I no longer have. I've been switching back and forth a lot between those devices, and lately I've been wanting to come back to iOS. When I switch over to my OnePlus 6 or when I switch over to my Razr phone, I always end up coming back to the iPhone. And I want to say iOS 12 plays a big part in that. It's very fluent, it's very smooth, the bugs are minimal, everything like that for a beta is really good. Even if this was like daily driver, public release stuff, I would still say it's very, very, very good. Definitely worth it. They could probably release iOS 12 right now and it would still be an improvement from public release versions of iOS 11 and 11.4 and all that kind of stuff that's been killing batteries and slow and sluggish and all that kind of stuff. I know this is going to speed up older devices a lot, so if you have a 5S, a 6, a 6S, this update is definitely going to be for you. So that is kind of the state of iOS 12 right now and how Apple is working on improving their software and their reliability. This has been Colin with TechOut. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments section below, and I will be happy to answer them. And as always, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and have a great day.